So here we are at Intercoiffure in New York City, the fashion capital of the world, and we are with, I think, one of the most fashionable people in the professional beauty industry, and that would be co-founder of CND, Jan Arnold.
Thank you for the compliment. I love it.
We're so excited to be with you, and this is such a fashion-oriented event for the industry, Intercoiffure.
Yeah.
And when I think of Jan Arnold, I truly do think of fashion. I think you've kind of led the way in bringing our industry to Fashion Week and making a really deep connection to the fashion world. So tell our audience why you think fashion matters.
Well, over 20 years ago, I remember going through Vogue, actually, and there was this gorgeous outfit, and there was this magnificent makeup, and gorgeous hair, and the model's nails were bare, and it looked like a little boy's hand. It didn't even look like a fully dressed, complete picture. And we said to ourselves, you know what? Fashion matters because every woman, whether she's a size 2, no matter what age she is, she can sport a fashion element that gives her confidence, that gives her an edge, that completes her look. And in many cases, nails are that finishing element. Nails can either punctuate an outfit or actually bring out an alter ego in the outfit. For instance, when we first did Betsy Johnson's show, all her dresses are little girl tutus, very sweet and very adorable. But you add a red lip and a pointy red nail, and all of a sudden it goes from nice to naughty. So beauty matters. It matters to complete that final statement that a woman and a gentleman is trying to make.
Where do you think, again, as somebody so connected to this, right, where do you think we're going as an industry as far as the connection to fashion, as far as because again, I find in an event like this, where you've got the best of the best, who clearly get it and are ahead of the curve, but what's your take on how it's going to move downstream to the masses in the salon and spa industry?
Well, I find when we're doing a runway show or we're collaborating with a designer, and the reason I really love our partnership with the Blondes is they do avant-garde, highly creative work that inspires new thinking. It shakes up the brain. It shakes up your creativity. It pushes the envelope. And what comes out of that level of creativity are new ideas, new techniques, new way to wear color, new ways to wear shape and length. And so I think sometimes you have to go beyond reality to really push the boundaries of your own creativity. And that's what I love about Intercoiffure, is you have like-minded individuals that come together and they have imaginations for the future. And that's where new ideas come from.
And they're leading. I mean, that's and people are looking, for leadership. Now, in the nail space, you're clearly a leader. We've both been around for a few years, and we've kind of watched the full service salon really, I think, evolve. And if I hear anything about competition in the space today, it's that niching out of the market. And I think nails kind of led the way, really. We saw the nail salon evolve, we saw the spa evolve, but now we see the dry bar. We see salons specializing in color. And I think a lot of salons today are fearful of that. But I think, you're a proponent, I think, for really bringing nails fully into every salon. So talk to that from a competitive perspective, the full-service salon and what they should be thinking when they think about nails.
Well, I think nails are a very important gateway service for full-service salons. That changing your hairdresser for new hair color is really scary, and you have to know who you're dealing with, and are they highly educated, and do they have that level of creativity to give me what I want? But if that full-service salon has a highly qualified nail pro, you can get a mani or pedi and get a taste of what the standards and the philosophies of the salon are. And for the full-service salon owner, if they have a great nail pro, it's a chance to bring the client back every week, every 2 weeks, to be exposed to the other services, to the other products that are being sold in the salon. So I think it's a way to cross-sell and upgrade what the client knows about your salon. And a great nail pro is your best salesperson because they're sitting 18 inches away from the client, they're looking into their eyes, they're holding their hands. The level of their power of influence is tremendous, probably more so than any other stylist in the salon.
So for the salon owner who maybe is struggling with, how to lead a team, maybe generally, but then looking at the nail side of the business, thinking they're very different people, different than hairdressers. What advice do you have to give to a salon owner who is looking to find the best talent and also manage the best talent?
So, very good question. To find the best talent, I would go for a magnetic personality. I would go with someone who can work with people, who has the power of great communication. You can send that individual to continuing education to upgrade their skills, expose them to new technology, but you can't fix somebody's personality. So I would go with personality first, invest in their training, and then and then cut them loose, believe in them. You cannot manage what you don't know. And I just saw Gene Juarez here, and he's my old friend. He used to say to me, I want to build my nail business. What do I need to do? And I said, come to nail class. And he came to his first class and he won best nail. He did the best nail out of everyone in the room. The next year, he had $1 million in revenue amongst his 6 salons with his nail department. And he learned that he couldn't manage what he didn't know. So he now respects it and loves it and can do it, and now has admiration and can manage the business.
That's fabulous. So last question.
Yeah.
The future of nails, the trend, you're a trendsetter, you're also a trend spotter. So tell us what's on the horizon for those who are interested in the nail business and the art and the craft.
Yeah. Well, I think technologically, shellac revolutionized the industry 5 years ago, and now it has become the norm. I think the biggest barrier to entry for new clients seeking a 14-day service is they fear removal. So I think technologically we'll see removal getting shorter and shorter, safer and safer. I mean, now you can remove your shellac with absolutely no nail damage. So I think we need to get the word out that you can have these long-lasting services and also have super, super healthy nails. I think that's really, really attractive. I also believe that nail length and shape is as important as color. So if a client comes in, let's say that there's a short haircut trend, very masculine haircut, nails get more femme. Nails get longer, sleeker, more feminine. It's like throwing on a stiletto heel so that you have this perfect balance of masculine to feminine. By contrast, if someone goes really sexy and romantic with their hair, they may want a more classic tailored nail that is more like wearing men's suiting. So I think there's this idea of mixing masculine, feminine, working with silhouette, not just color.
Wow, thank you for that. Thank you for spending time with us. Now, I do have actually one final, because we always end by having our guests take a selfie. And with a selfie with someone like you, they're going to be, if I don't ask you, like, who are you wearing today?
Okay, so I'm wearing Comme des Garçons. I'm wearing noir pants. I just bought Bad Bird Fendi shoes that have like fur on the shoes.
Okay, we have to do a shoe selfie.
We have to do a shoe selfie.
Because the shoes are fabulous.
And then a blonde jacket.
Fabulous, fabulous. Thank you, Jan Arnold, for being with us.
Thank you.